The breaking news just in tonight, the Justice Department has fired a prosecutor who has been falsely tied to former FBI Director James Comey's indictment. Michael Ben-Ari was chief of the National Security Section in the Alexandria, Virginia-based office. A right-wing activist posted on X accusing Ben-Ari of being part of the, quote, internal resistance to the Comey indictment. And just hours later, the administration fired him. A source tells CNN Ben-Ari had nothing to do with the Comey case. The DOJ and Eastern District of Virginia have not responded to requests for comment. You will recall that Comey was indicted by a grand jury on 2 felony counts after Trump fired his own nominee to lead the EDVA and installed his own former personal attorney, Lindsay Halligan. Joining me now is former federal prosecutor Neama Rahmani. Neama, welcome back. I mean, this is not some low-level prosecutor here. He was the chief of the National Security Section. There's a lot we still do not know, including the direct calculus in the firing. But what is your impression hearing this news tonight?
Laura, you're right. This wasn't rank and file civil servant or prosecutor. This was the chief of the National Security Section. But this is really par for the course right now for the Trump administration and Attorney General Pam Bondi. Just recently in Sacramento, the interim U.S. attorney was fired for telling Border Patrol to follow the law related to immigration enforcement here in California. So I don't know if Ben-Ari was or was not involved in the decision to initially not prosecute, then prosecute James Comey. But it's pretty clear, if you're not loyal and you're not following orders, it doesn't matter where you are in the pecking order at the DOJ, you're going to be let go.
Or if that is the impression somebody perhaps has of the work you're doing. We're not sure, again, what his involvement and why the firing. But by the way, we talk about him not being a lower level prosecutor. I mean, he was going to be the lead prosecutor in the Abbey Gate terrorism case. That's an extremely significant matter that even the administration had been following by quite closely, boasting about the prosecution of this in honor of those who'd lost their lives. And I'm wondering if that prosecution could now suffer with the removal of him from the helm, let alone the office.
And there's no question an EDVA, one of the most prestigious districts in the country, of course, where the FBI headquarters is, and they handle some of the biggest counterterrorism cases. So certainly a loss. And when it comes to the DOJ, they really do attract the best and the brightest. I'm not just saying because you and I work there, Laura, but we know these are very competitive jobs to get hundreds, sometimes thousands of applicants for each position. So there's certainly a significant loss. Here in Los Angeles, where I am, last I counted, more than 80 of the 240 prosecutors had left because they were concerned that they would be let go too. So we're really seeing a purge here. And I'm not saying that what happened to Ben-Ari is any way justified or right or even based on any real facts whatsoever. But what we're seeing is pretty consistent with how the DOJ is handling personnel issues throughout the country, unfortunately.
Prosecution with an eye towards fear, not sustainable if you want justice in this country. Neama Rahmani, thank you.
Thanks, Laura. Talk soon.